1,500 customers. The heavy rollers, that means the big gamblers, $150 at the ringside pew, $75 the cheapest seat.
Scores a knockdown, he must go to the furthest neutral corner, and if they don't lie, wave him back. You both understand that? Okay, good luck to both of you. Shake hands now. Come on, box.
So the referee's instructions, and they've even altered them from come out fighting to come out boxing for this man, Ali, and also for Foster, because he can box a bit. So then the handicap match, I think, the reigning world light heavyweight champion here, Bob Foster, the man who fought this man, Ali, so many years ago as an amateur in a training session, had him on the floor with a left hook and said, I've always waited for the chance to do it again. Well, now we'll know. There's been a lot of talk about boxing in this altitude and whether Foster is better prepared for it as he lives at altitude, and he's been in training here long. But whatever way, I think it's a breathtaking scenery enough, and we hope for a breathtaking exhibition from both of them. Well, there's one thing for sure, the lighter man of the two isn't backing off, and he's trying to fight side on to present a smaller target for Ali. Well, Foster said he'd try and tee off, he'd try and set up Ali for the finishing punch. The big man now 5 pounds heavier than he weighed against Floyd Patterson. But still getting up on those toes at 30. Hasn't altogether lost that youthful exuberance. And that trainer, Angelo Dundee, there in the corner, that unusual shot. Well, Foster is said to be able to match Ali for reach, but we haven't seen it yet because he hasn't been close enough. Well, Ali almost treating him with contempt. Can you imagine that? The man, the way he knocked out Finnegan, 11 world title defenses at the light heavyweight limit. That was a sharp-looking left hook. He really teed off with that one, Ali. He wasn't fooling with that one. And they're yelling in Ali's corner, Bundini Brown, let him know you're the boss. So we're then into the last 10 seconds of the opening round. Well, Foster certainly tasted those very powerful left jabs of Ali in the opening round. And that whistling there, of course, is for the beauty who's coming in with the rounds board. Very distracting, I must say, not only for boxers, but for commentators as well. So, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, there's Ali there. Really looks as though he could doze off in a corner. What a fantastic man this is. He's now 30. Looks as though he could box forever. This is his 41st fight, and of course lost only one against Joe Frazier, and there was some dispute about that too. second round. I mean, it's scheduled for 12 then. They may look like flicking left hands, but I can assure you from close up, you can almost feel the thud of that as it hits Foster's face. That's a hard enough punch. Rather like a Chinese water torture, keep tapping him on the head there. Certainly a lot of noise going on in Ali's corner there. I'm surprised that this lawyer referee doesn't call him to order a bit. But it's quite obvious to me that Foster's trying to tee off. He's trying to make Ali lean into him, get closer, and throw a hard blow. Frazier gambled a lot more when he fought Joe Frazier. It only lasted 2 rounds, but that really was a hard 2 rounds. Foster trying to get a jab up back at him now. He's flicking it out a bit, trying to use his reach. Well, this is one of the biggest rings I've seen. It's at least 20 foot. It really is decoratively done. But they're not using it at all. It's very heavily padded, and I don't know whether they can use oxygen canisters in the corner, but I understand that the Nevada State Commission said no, it's dangerous, but they allowed them to use it in training to help with the altitude problem. So you heard that one, I should have thought. He's ready for cooking, says Ali's second. But the sheriff isn't giving up with his duel yet. Well, that's the face of a man with a problem. So a change of scenery now with the round girl, and it looks as though Bob Foster's also taking rather a crafty peek at her, taking his eye off the fight for a minute. He certainly can't afford to do that. So this is the 10th fight Ali has had since he lost to Joe Frazier in 1971, and this keeps himself in shape the whole time, looking for that return. But he still hasn't scored a really clean-cut knockout since he was last champion in 1967 against Someof Ali, although Jürgen Blind did in fact get counted out, but it wasn't considered a clean knockout.